In this lesson, we are going to discuss about how to convert a string from lowercase to the uppercase. For that, you need to go to the File menu and create a new project and give some name. I'm selecting Visual C Hash and selecting Web Application for string converting. Just say it as OK. Select an empty web forms. It's preparing a solution for the project. It takes some time. So I got a solution with the files, references and web.config file. In this solution, you can insert all the files related to this project. Okay, now I am going to insert a page, web page. For this, you need to go right click on string conversion solution and click on add new item. Select a web form, give it some name, default. So after clicking OK, you'll get a file name called default. Now move to the designer phase, click on designer phase. Here you can directly work with the tables. Just click it on table and insert a table. I'm taking 6 rows and 2 columns for as a table, and now I'm going to merge these two cells and I'm going to give some heading: converting string from upper lower case to upper case. Make it as bold. Now I'm going to take one input field text box for taking an input string from the user. And now I'm going to take a button. Whenever user enters some data in a text box and clicks on this button, you have to display the result below. So for this I'm writing empty text result equals to. Now I'm going to take one label, drag it onto the designer and go to the properties, make it as an empty so that it will be empty when the user looks at the first time, and change the label name LBL result. And this is a text box. I'm changing the properties of this text box. Going to the text box, txt. I'm changing the ID of this text box. Now I'm going to change the properties of the button. I'm making the text on the button as enter or convert. You can write anything as your wish. And now I'm changing the button ID. Till now we are done with the UI part. Now we want to work with the backend part dot with the .cs file. So whenever user clicks on enter, I have to run some code behind the file. So for that you need to create an event handler for this button. So uh, you can do it in two ways. One way is go to the button on click, work on the on click and create a new event. Will be generated a button click event automatically whenever you write this piece of code and save it. See, you got a method generated in the code behind file. So now, so if you want to generate it from the designer part without writing the code, just remove it here, go to the designer part and double click on enter button. So automatically you got generated a button click event. Now you need to access the text box which is present on the default web page. So for that you need to create a string for storing the result. So now result equals to, I need to access the string present in the default page using the text box. So I'm using text box user string text box dot text. I got the string right now. So now I need to convert this string into an uppercase. So what I do is dot to uppercase to upper. I use this method for converting the string from lowercase to the uppercase. And then I want to display this string to the user. I can do it by accessing the label variable. I can write the data to the label by using the label ID. You can access the labels, all the controls present in the default file in a, you can access in default.aspx.cs file. So lbl result dot text, I want to print the text here. So what I do is I'll assign this result to that text. So now I'm saving. So I'm done with this part. Now I'm going to run this program. It takes some time to run. This is the first time, so it's taking much time to run the program. This is the page. So I'm writing some string. My first string. Now I'm going to click on enter. Got the result. That's it. Thanks for watching. This is the end of the class.